Hey guys, welcome to my new channel, One Lap Billy. My name is Billy Johnson, and I started this channel to share videos of me driving a bunch of cool cars at the racetrack. Most of the time, these are the first and only laps that I've ever done in a car, hence the channel's name. But is one lap in a car really enough to set a fast lap time? Well, what I have developed
Are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career.
as a professional race car driver who drove the Ford GT and the 24 Hours Le Mans from 2016 to 2019. I've also been a development driver who helped develop the Ford GT race car and street car, as well as the Shelby GT350 and GT500s. I've also been a driver coach who's worked with everybody from track day guys on up to NASCAR Cup drivers. The way I learned how to jump in a new car and set a record lap time was from competing in time attack events. Those cars were pushed well beyond the limits and often didn't even last a lap without either overheating, blowing up, or even catching on fire. I think most of the records I set in the FXMD Acura NSX over the years were in situations where something blew up on Saturday and all day Sunday was spent rebuilding the engine, and I only had one lap to get it done to set a record lap time. And I often did, including setting the Buttonwillow 13 clockwise record at a 137.5 way back in 2013 before the track was repaved. I actually got to drive a bunch of really cool cars back in the heyday of Time Attack. From FXMD's Acura NSX to M-Works Nissan 350Z, Skunk 2's Mitsubishi Evo, and a bunch of M3s, RX-7s, GTRs from R32 to R34, and I actually started my Time Attack career in my uncle's infamous 1972 Datsun 510 powered by a turbo 13B rotary engine. Later on, when I was doing development driving for Ford, I did a lot of benchmark testing. I would back to back competitor cars against the Fords to see where they were faster and slower to help us figure out how to make our cars better. We did these comparison tests within minutes of each other with brand new tires on all of the cars. This is really expensive but important because track conditions can change and tires in the cars themselves start to get hot and slow down at different rates. Unlike magazine tests, OEM manufacturers cannot afford to have poor test procedures skew their results and make them think their cars are faster than they actually are. So reducing variables is really important for OEM manufacturers. This was a lot of fun because I had the whole track all to myself and a bunch of cars all lined up on brand new tires waiting for me to drive. I would set a fast lap time in one car, come into the pits, hop out, hop in the next car, and do it all over again with no practice in between. Now, the videos on this channel are not from the confidential testing that I have done with Ford, but rather just from my personal experiences at the racetrack. Some of the videos are from the benchmark lap that I will set when I'm coaching a more advanced driver, which I use to compare their laps to when analyzing data to make them faster. But sometimes I just get an opportunity to drive a really cool car at the track and take the owner out for a few laps. In most of the videos, if the owner's alright with it, I answer the most important question. Does it drift? Which I never pass up an opportunity to do and usually try to encourage. Overall, are these laps the fastest the car is capable of? Probably not, because the added weight of a passenger, the old tires, the suboptimal time during the day, and who knows if the car's even been aligned for track use, they all add up. But given the conditions, that one lap that I do is probably about as fast as the car can go given the circumstances. Despite the less than optimal conditions, that one lap is still usually pretty darn fast. Either way, these videos are of my one lap, usually ever in a given car, and almost always in less than ideal situations. I hope you enjoy these videos, my viewpoints and insights on these cars given my background, and maybe even a little data analysis. I urge you to head out to the track and even try to beat my lap times. And I hope you enjoy this channel. If this sounds interesting to you, hit that like button. If it doesn't, hit that like button anyways. Thanks for watching.